I believe her name is Bianca. And I saw you know, a post stating from you and other blogs picked up saying that she's been performing a song that you are on and saying your part. Can we dive deep into that? Because I'm confusion.
Okay. We getting into some things. All right. Here's the thing.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, we are back for another episode of the Life of a Lights podcast. Is it a facade or is it reality? I got my brother here with me. He looks amazing today. By the way, his outfit is remarkable. Ladies and gentlemen, introducing Mr. Lucky Luciano. What's up, baby?
What's up, my boy? What's up, y'all?
You look good.
Thank you, kid. You too, nigga. What we doing after this?
I'm outside. But you know, I said another day.
Above ground.
Amen.
Amen.
So you know, we know legends that live in society, and we have one of them here. We're talking big queens, not the little one. We're talking outside before you can spell it. We're talking popular before MySpace. The one, the only. Miss Beauty, ladies and gentlemen. She's here.
What's up? What's up? Yes,
going on,
Brittany
Bri?
Taylor, Killer Chicken, every flavor in the building.
How
What's
you
up,
doing?
Bri?
I'm doing good, man. I have no, complaints at all.
It's good to see you.
No complaints at all.
How was the travel?
The travel was nice. It was very smooth, black truck, you know.
I hear that. I
Love that. Love that.
Yes.
Love that.
Let's dive into things. You know, a lot of people who don't know you or need, a reminder. Tell us about your upbringing. Where you from?
I am originally from Queens, New York.
Big Queens.
Yes. A lot of people think I'm from Harlem because I got pretty popular out there in my early age. But I am from Queens. I am from Queens, New York. And that's where I was born and raised. That's where I did everything all the way up until the age of maybe 13, 14. Then I just started going to visit my family out in Harlem all the time because that's where it was fun at.
Right. I remember
Queens,
that.
I love Queens, but we didn't have the crazy basketball tournaments.
Okay.
And everybody,
Harlem is a different vibe.
yeah, it was different, and it felt very homey for me. So I was hopping on the train and going out there every day. You know,
Right.
yeah.
Right.
And ethnicity-wise, you are?
I am African American and Panamanian.
You are?
Yes, I am.
I did not know you was
didn't know that
Panamanian.
either.
Well, that's because my father's not all the way in my life, so I don't really get that side culturally.
Sorry to hear about that.
Yeah, no, it's all good. It's all good.
Okay.
Right. But growing up in Queens, making a big name for yourself in Harlem. I was there. I was there vividly, y'all. I was there.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And then the dancing culture, the fashion culture.
Yep.
That really took you to another level, right? Like how was that? Because from the outside looking in, you was close to that crowd, like Tiana before, as big as she was now.
Yes.
The Breakfast Club, Cry Baby, and them. If you know, you know.
yes,
You remember that? Yeah, I remember that.
Come on.
She was one of them. She was there. She was right alongside that peak of that era, and I remember that. And you still connected with those dudes? Like how'd that go?
Absolutely.
You know what I mean?
Those are my real friends. You know
Right,
what I'm saying?
right.
You don't, when you're a good person at least, you don't lose connection with other good people.
Right.
You know, your friends remain your friends, even though you guys go on and live different lives, different paths. You don't
Right.
speak every day. You're not going to hang out on the block every day,
Right.
but you're definitely going to stay connected some way, somehow. So
Right.
yes, I do speak to all of the kids that were in Swag Kids,
Right.
T
Swag Kids,
Light
that's what it's
Feet,
called. Right.
Tiana Taylor. That's
Right.
one of my best friends.
Right.
I just got off the phone with ASAP Rocky. We're still cool. So,
Fire.
it's good vibes. It's all good vibes. Naka, DJ Webster, we all still very close.
Right. How's Cry Baby? Cry Baby was a dancing
Crybaby is
motherfucker,
great.
man.
He's actually in Tokyo right now. So,
Really?
Oh,
yes,
wow.
he's actually in Tokyo teaching light feet classes.
Wow.
Yes, they are very amused with the light feet culture, and they've taken over it out there in Tokyo.
That's
Yeah.
crazy. So he's still getting paid for this shit.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not getting paid.
No,
But at
not
least
you, I'm saying, like, Crybaby, he's still getting paid
at
for
least
this.
Crybaby Cozy is getting paid because he is one of the pioneers of light feet.
Absolutely.
You know, he
Absolutely,
deserves his
yeah.
due just.
Right.
There was another one too.
was nice.
Mr. YouTube.
Mr. YouTube.
Mr.
Me-
YouTube.
That
Be out
he
there,
was
too.
crazy.
He was
Yeah,
crazy.
Nobody was able to
Nah, nobody
compete
was-
with Mr. YouTube.
Nah.
That guy
It was just non-stop.
Crazy. Yeah, that guy's crazy.
To piggyback off of Lucky, you were extremely popular. And it stayed. And my question to you, if you know what you knew back then that what you know now, what would you have done differently?
If I knew,
What you know now,
if I know, if I knew now, if I know what if
Know
I
now.
knew then what
what
I
I
know
know now,
Right.
there we go.
What would you change?
I would have changed. I wouldn't have changed anything but the business aspect.
Talk about
I
it.
was very young. I would have had somebody that was older and that had more of a business mind around me. And I would
guide
have
you.
kept them up to guide me. I would have kept them around me. But I was on my own. I'm telling you, I left Queens. I got on the F train to the D train, and I got off on 125th and Popeyes. That's what we call
Right,
it.
right.
Right there at the Popeyes. I got off the train, and it was like a whole new world. It was a whole new world, and I was by myself. I created friends along the way.
Right.
So, yeah. I met everybody in front of that damn Popeyes.
Right. And then remember Atmos was out there too? Big sneaker store,
Yep.
McDonald's.
But we was situated in front of Popeyes. Like
Facts.
that was our shit. We got light there, we'd fight there. Everything went down in front of Popeyes.
That's fire. I
On
remember that.
25th, right down the hill from Skrilla Hill. We're gonna get into that.
I remember that.
Before we get into that, so this part of your life, it's very private. I didn't even know about it until I found out that you're a mom.
Yes, I am. And I have my mom hat on right now.
Okay.
I am a mom.
Of how many?
2.
2
I
children.
have 2 beautiful children, legacy
bless.
and legend.
Congrats.
Okay, I never knew that. It was how old are they? First off, if you don't mind me asking.
Legacy and legend is 3 and 5.
Wow, same dad.
Same dad.
God.
Of course.
Yeah.
Of course. Yes,
Why did
yes.
you keep that private?
Okay, so legacy, I didn't keep private.
Okay.
Legacy, I kept it private up to about 6 months. And then I had the whole photo shoot thing. I put it out there. It was all over the Shade Room, TMZ. They all picked it up. The thing about it is, what I seen from that situation with me having my daughter was I never wanted to do that again. It's just too much outside energy. I'm very spiritual as well.
Okay.
So it's just too much outside energy,
Okay.
too many projections, just people speaking on an unborn child. And then when she was born, speaking on a new baby. It was like, it was too much. It was overwhelming. And I didn't want to do that again. So when I got pregnant with my son, I kept that incognito, a complete secret. And I didn't put it out there to the public until he was 3 years old.
Wow.
Everybody in my personal life knew that he was there.
but
Everybody
to
my
the
close
internet.
friends knew.
Wow.
Right.
But publicly, I didn't put it out there.
Because once the internet get a whiff of some things, you know, sometimes it could go good, it could go bad.
Exactly.
Right.
And then, you know, even me slowly doing this podcast thing, like I get my jokes on, you know what I mean? People,
Right.
Yeah.
people fuck with me on my little boss spot all day long. You know what I'm saying? All day long. It's all good. I'm new to this though.
Right,
You
right,
know what I'm
right.
saying? So
Right.
I know how that shit.
Yeah,
could
we the young
fulfill-
old heads now.
You know what I'm
Y'all the
saying?
young old heads.
Yeah, I'm about to go to turkey on your
Yeah.
lashes though. I'm about to
Yeah.
go to turkey on your lashes.
Turkey's good, by the way. Incident.
And
I did it.
so from the
We gotta do
dance,
what we
right,
Yeah.
right. So from the dancing culture, you know, having kids, growing up, being an adult, you also was on Love and Hip Hop for a little bit.
Yes.
That was big. That was, you know what I mean? National TV. That's amazing. How was that? How was that experience?
That was like a blessing and a curse.
This is the second person saying this.
If you ask
That
me.
is the second person saying that.
It was one of those things where I was at a place where I felt like I had to do it. I was low on money. My career wasn't going the way I expected it to go at the time. And I said, you know what? I'm just going to take this opportunity because they was coming for me 2 years prior.
They wanted you
been
before.
wanted me
Oh,
on
okay.
Love and Hip Hop.
Fire.
And I'm going to tell y'all a crazy story,
here for it. Go
about
ahead.
that. So, long story short, Love and Hip Hop wanted me the year that Cardi B had went on there. That's the year that they wanted me to go on Love and Hip Hop. And I said, I'll do it. But I got to speaking to Tiana Taylor. I got to speaking to Tori. They was like, no, not right now. Like, you don't need that. That's not, like, the energy that you should be looking for in your career. You're a good rapper. You don't need that platform. So I was like, all right, y'all right. And then I pulled back on that.
Right.
But I never told Love and Hip Hop I was pulling back. Like, I basically was like, I'm going to do it. My manager already signed the contract and everything. They were waiting for me to come on scene in New York City, and I was in Los Angeles, California. I had no plans on going. It was a really messed up situation,
That's
to be
crazy.
honest.
So they were expecting you like on that
They
show.
were expecting me. I was written. Production had me storyline written for that season,
Wow.
and I didn't do it. And I'm gonna be completely honest. I did not have the best season on my season of Love and Hip Hop, and for some reason, I feel like that was a little bit of payback. It could have been, maybe not, but
You could have ran up a big bag on that.
it could have. But my talent speaks for itself.
Mm.
So I will let it be known that with that Love and Hip Hop platform push, even though it was a lot of negative that came out of it.
Oh,
It was a lot of
National
negative
TV.
that came out of it. But
Yeah.
it was also a lot of positive because people was able to see my talent. People was able to see what I can bring to the table in this industry. You understand what I'm saying?
Right.
But still on the back burner, there was that bad taste of another Love and Hip Hop girl.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
I get that.
So it was what it was. I wasn't put in the best light. My talent wasn't really shown on that television, but I did my best on social media and work in my area
To make it work for you.
to make it work for me.
I get
Exactly.
that. I get that.
So gift and a curse.
Right. So, I have an extremely urgent question.
Yes, I'm ready.
And it's not just me that wants to know. The world would like to know.
Okay.
There's a song I grew up to.
Yes.
This song, ladies and gentlemen, it is remarkable. If you were around, listen, if you was outside for this song, you sweat. You want to know why you sweated? Because you dance. Lucky, can you play the song for 2 seconds for a moment, please?
I got you.
And while he looks for the song, I'm gonna give a few hints. You fell on the floor. You know what I'm saying? You jumped up and down. You chicken with a soda on the chicken noodle with and let it rain and clear it. You get what I'm saying? You doing it at home? Do me a favor, like, subscribe, and follow. But I'm trying to be honest about a question. But before we dive into that question, we need to hear the song because a lot of people under 25 years old have no idea of what I'm referring to. So we're gonna play the song. Ladies and gentlemen, listen to the song. I want to see you. I was really good at this fucking thing.
We was there.
I was there.
I
was paid.
Dave was a dancing ass nigga.
I was a dancing.
You was a dancing ass nigga.
I was
forgot about that.
What? I was risky as FPRTTP. I used to battle.
Yeah, Dave used to
Bishop,
dance.
I was a
You
dancer.
still dance. He still dance.
Like two step.
Oh yeah.
I'm saying like in the spot after a couple drinks.
I ain't gonna lie to you, baby. Wait, hold on. Now we can put a hold to it. We can put a hold to it. So, things are all fun and games right until they're not. So, I see there's a girl. I don't know her personally. Shout outs to her. I'm not bad mouthing anyone. I believe her name is Bianca. And I saw a post stating from you and other blogs picked up saying that she's been performing a song that you are on and saying your part. Can we dive deep into that? Because I'm confusion.
Okay. We getting into some things. All right. Here's the thing. Right?
What happened? What happened?
Here's the thing. When you guys hear, oh, please, you can't do the 5 Gs, oh, please, you can't do the 10 Gs, oh, please, y'all just be clowning. I want to see you 5,000. That's my voice.
Wow.
When you hear, do it for the ladies, that's my voice.
Wow.
Now, I'm not taking away from anybody else on the record because my friends is my friends and I love my friends, right? But let's just be real. This is the highlight of the record. It's the hook and it's the bridge. You know what I'm saying?
That beginning is the whole record.
Yeah, it is.
That's the song right there.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. He said it, not me.
That's the song. Oh, please. Like,
Right.
that.
You
when that
can't
shit-
dance,
like,
motherfucker.
that's what it is. Like,
That's what you're basically saying.
that's the song. Like, oh,
Correct.
please.
Yes.
Like, when that come on, that's the song. Everything
Correct.
else is just extra.
Correct.
But I can admit that's the song.
See, I don't want to call everything else extra, but that is definitely the height and the hype of the record. So you have DJ Webstar and the Voice of Harlem and Young B. They have a record, the Chicken Noodle Soup.
Right.
Okay.
We all know that record. That record was huge.
Correct.
Everyone knows that record. DJ Webstar and Young B are the main people, that everyone knows from that record.
Correct.
Right? It's her phase. Webstar was the name. And Webstar, when that record comes out a year later, Webstar makes a record, the 5,000, which is DJ Webstar, Ron Browse, featuring the Swag Kids. I'm a member of the Swag Kids, right? What are we gonna think when we hear out of nowhere another DJ Webstar record and we just hear a cute little voice?
Right.
The same girl.
People automatically gonna think that it's the same girl,
Right.
And that's what everybody thought. And she, I feel like, pretty much ran with that.
Wow.
At the end of the day. But a lot of people are going on the fact and saying, oh, she's just dancing to it, she's paying homage. I can't look at it like that because we don't have the best history. So if you're gonna go on stage and you're gonna pay some type of homage to the light feet culture, you should probably pick a record that's not the record of somebody that you have a whole out problem with. You know, somebody that you've put hands on. I've been jumped by this girl. Wow. She done sabotaged me in all different kind of ways. Yeah. So I don't see Ja Rule performing anything 50 Cent. I don't see 50 Cent performing anything Ja Rule. We're never gonna see Nicki Minaj saying, singing, dancing to anything that has to do with Cardi B.
Right.
Right is right, wrong is wrong.
Right.
We're all grown here.
Right.
So I didn't respect that. She'd been doing it for years. I just been letting it slide by because, to be completely honest, especially with that Love and Hip Hop situation that went on, I had no, how can I put this? I didn't feel like coming at anybody saying that anything close to somebody trying to be me, I didn't want to put that out there because that's how it came across on Love and Hip Hop. Like I said, they didn't put me in the best light. When I went on there, it looked like the storyline was Bianca's trying to be me, Bianca's trying to be me.
Yeah.
It is a long history behind that.
Right.
But Love and Hip Hop never unpacked all of that.
Right.
So what you guys are seeing from this now viral post is me putting that out there.
Right.
That she been taking my likeness for her own personal gain. That is my IP. That's my intellectual property right there.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's your voice.
That's my voice.
Right.
So the reason why I even went out there and put it on Instagram like that was because I was actually at the concert. I was
Wow.
backstage.
I was gonna get to that.
I was backstage.
Yeah, I read the caption. You was
Yeah.
like at the Bow concert, right?
Yes,
Yeah.
the Boys for Life concert.
Yeah. Shout out my dog Lay.
Yeah, shout out Lady
Shout out to
Queens.
Leia. I
Yeah.
haven't seen them in a while.
She seen me before she went on stage. We made eye contact. We looked at each other. I walked right past her. This is about 45 minutes to an hour before she went on that stage. So if it was something that you wanted to do for the culture, something you wanted to pay homage for, you should have brought me out.
Right.
And
All of y'all out. Should have brought out Swag Kids.
She should have brought out DJ Webstar at least at the very least.
Yeah.
Wow.
How you not have Webstar there?
Wow.
So at the end of the day, I just felt that it was only right for me to speak on it. Can you imagine how I felt back there? You know when you backstage in the dressing room,
Correct.
they got
The
the TV
TV,
screen up
everybody's
there,
looking at it,
showing the
yeah.
concert,
Facts.
everybody's looking
Facts.
there. I mean,
And on top of that, the people that's there, they know that's your voice.
Exactly.
So not only do they know, they might be looking at you sideways, like, hold on, why she not up there? I get it. I get it.
She's performing my Bow Wow's like, Bree, just calm down. Like, it's okay. Look at the crowd. Nobody cares. He's just saying anything that he can say to make me not run on that stage and pull a Little Mama right now, which is really not all the way a Little Mama because this is my record.
Yeah, right.
This is my voice. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
But I just had to keep my cool, and it's crazy because I seen her again after that, and I walked right up to her. Not on no gangster vibes, nothing like that. I walked up to her. I said, Bianca, why you keep performing 5,000 at your show? You had 60 seconds to be on that stage. Why did you use 30 of those seconds to perform a record that you're not on and you have absolutely nothing to do with? She wasn't at the studio when it was made, nothing. She goes, because anything that Webstar is on, I have the right to perform. It made absolutely no sense to me. You know what I'm saying? And that's why everybody was waiting for Web to respond because what's going on here?
Right.
You're the producer of the record. Like, what's going on here? And he actually did touch on that. It's actually out right now on Instagram.
And today's episode is sponsored by Full Service Boutique, one of the biggest exotic candy snacks out there right now. Feel free to contact them at Full Service Boutique. @ is right there. They also have a few local stores. Feel free to check out some of their items. All of their chips come from many countries: China, Japan, Saudi Arabia, you name it. Feel free to give them a click. Feel free to give them a view. The snacks are amazing.
Don't forget, like and subscribe and follow.
It just comes to and I hate to say this because I really don't want to be the bad guy, but it's just delusion. It's delusion. It's pure delusion. You don't have the right to perform the song because it's Webstar, because of whatever y'all had going on back in the days. Y'all had other records besides Chicken Noodle Soup. Right. You're performing the record, from my perspective, you're performing the record because lots of people already think it's you on the record. They've been thinking it was you on the record, so you're running with it. You're just straight running with it. It's a huge record. It's one of the biggest underground New York City records.
It is.
Because it was never really put out mainstream.
Right, never.
Yeah, everyone's in the comments like, well, do you own the song? Or nobody owns the song. It was never registered. It was never put out there. You understand what I'm saying?
It was just a record.
Oh, now it is though.
Oh.
But before it was never put out there. So it's not like,
It was just fun before.
just go sue her. You can't no, I can't just go sue her, guys. Like I can't just go sue her. And she knows that. But, at the end of the day, right is right and wrong is wrong. I would have loved for her to extend the olive branch and be like, come out on stage with me, let's make it happen. Let's do it for the culture.
Right.
But instead, she's just trying to run with it. She running with it.
That's crazy.
But it is what it is. That song is 20 years old.
Yeah.
Let's get to what's going on right now because I got some stuff coming out and I just want to focus on that now. I got it out there. My whole point was to let the world know, to get my flowers. That's me, y'all. To anybody that thought that it was her, it's not. It's me.
Right.
And now they know. I mean, we 100,000 likes and 4 million views.
You gotta stand up for
10,000
yourself. And you
comments
just
later.
dropped a new
a lot
record.
of people know. Yes.
We saw that.
I saw that.
So that wasn't a record. That was a
Freestyle.
freestyle. Yes, that was a freestyle.
In the deli.
Still a record though. It's on wax.
Nonetheless.
Still a record.
I like that. You're right.
Yeah, still a record.
You're right.
You know what I'm saying?
So, yeah. That
So-
shit is popping right now.
It is. Speaking of that new record, let's let the world know what new projects you have coming out.
So right now, I am working on my 6-song EP.
Congrats on that.
Yes, and there will be videos for every record. It's going to be like a movie, a visual EP. And for now, stay tuned because I'm dropping a freestyle every single week.
Fire.
Every week I'm bombing on it.
With a video.
With a video.
Fire.
Absolutely.
On all platforms?
On all social media platforms. Yes, on all social media platforms I will be dropping a freestyle. Because I haven't been out there for a minute.
You haven't?
It's been a long 3-4 years that I haven't served the customers. You know what I mean?
I like
They're
that.
out there consuming all of this other bullshit,
Right.
No shade, but I'm really different. You know what I'm saying? When it comes to this rap shit and this artistry shit, like period, the creativeness of it all, I'm different. I'm like if fucking Little Kim, Nicki Minaj, Missy Elliott, and Lauryn Hill had a baby together. It's me.
That's big shoes.
That is.
I love
feeling
that.
them.
And I
I
can
love
feel
that.
them.
I love that.
Yeah, I got them on.
I love that.
Can we get a little? I know I'm asking.
Go.
I'm asking. Just calm down. I'm asking.
Here
Relax.
we go.
Can we get like a little freestyle? Relax, okay? Just like, subscribe, and
my
follow.
God.
Just like a little something. I mean, just a little
go.
sneaky wiggy. Just saying.
Preview to something.
A little appetizer.
Anything.
Oh my God.
Something quick. You know what I'm saying? You dropped some names just now.
You guys,
There's a little something. Sorry to
wasn't-
put you on the
I
spot.
You
but
don't
that's
got
what
to.
happened.
You know,
yeah,
we
like
just
I
asking.
I ain't gonna lie, like I wasn't really ready for that.
Fair enough.
And I really, you know what I'm saying? Like I'm about to feed the streets.
Okay, fair
I'm about to
enough.
feed the streets.
Fair enough.
Right.
Fair enough.
I don't want to leak nothing right now.
I love that.
Yeah.
Listen.
Okay. It's a
here for
business
that.
at the end of the day.
It's
Facts.
a business. We
So,
got,
if
I'm a business. Okay,
Right.
I'm a business. Yeah.
Right. So, Bianca's situation, right? That escalated after the show.
We have a history though.
I know y'all got
history.
history, but what did Webstar say about it? From a person that's that like you said produced it.
I'm getting
He,
hot.
he oversaw y'all. He knows y'all on a personal level,
Yeah.
and knows whose voice is on that. What does he think about it, and does he allow it?
No, he absolutely doesn't allow it.
He doesn't allow it.
No.
So he's against Young B performing that record without you involved.
Oh, absolutely.
Wow.
Absolutely. He doesn't. He actually apologized to me for that.
Wow.
He apologized to me. He said, I'm sorry this is happening to you because you don't deserve that at the end of the day.
Right.
And I just also want to clear Webstar's name because a lot of people are out there. There got to be at least 5,000 comments that's saying, well, where's Webstar? Webstar got to be the one that's letting her do it. Webstar's not the one that's letting her do it.
That's why I'm asking.
She's doing it. She's doing it herself. Let me ask you guys a question. You think Webstar didn't want to be out there performing at the Barclays?
Right.
Yeah. Like,
Why
wouldn't Webstar be there?
Yeah, that's what I'm so confused. How is that even possible?
That's what I'm saying. Like,
You don't have
Webstar.
to, like, I'm sorry to cut you off.
No,
I'm just
go ahead,
confused.
bro.
That means I could go to the Barclays Center and perform Reasonable Doubt. I could perform anybody's song, Max B. I could just say a song and then everybody be like, woo.
Because I was there.
I'm confused.
Technically, I feel like you can. But the real question is here, why would you want to?
Copy.
You want to get your own music out there.
Right,
You want to
right,
get your
right.
own things out there so that you can make money.
Right.
It didn't make any sense.
Yeah.
It just
Yeah.
it just didn't make any sense.
Yeah.
I get it.
It is what it is though. Hopefully she could see the bigger picture and understand that if we don't come together at a point, it just doesn't make any sense culturally. If we're all gonna do it for the culture, we gotta come together.
Wow.
And do this shit together.
That was really big of you.
I like that.
Yeah, because that's how I feel. And one thing that people don't know
That's maturity for
is
real.
that this is a girl that I have a history with. We were friends at a point.
Yeah.
I got love for her.
Yeah.
There was something in me when all of these comments and everybody was kind of bashing her, because if you guys look at the video that I put out there, it wasn't negative. I wasn't coming at her crazy, anything like that. I was setting the record straight. But once the blogs got a hold of it and it was put out there and it began to get toxic, I felt bad for her. I was just like, damn, because I know her.
Right.
I know, even though she's putting on this persona, I know she was probably panicking. She probably was at home upset. You know what I'm saying? Right. And I'm an empath. Like, I was just like, fuck. And then I put a post out there like, I'm not reposting anything that's bashing her. So if you guys want me to repost anything y'all got to say, don't say nothing negative about her. Just shine the light on me. That's it. That's it.
That's
We
maturity.
pushing peace.
That's
We
maturity.
pushing peace.
We are
But when it
pushing
comes to
peace.
the music, I ain't gonna lie, I bring that dog out.
Yeah, you do. I ain't
I
gonna
bring
lie.
that dog out. So
You
it's,
do.
It's no bar's hole when it comes to the music. But in the real life, we pushing it.
That is it.
Yeah, we're pushing it. That is it. Okay? You're not gonna, niggas could rap about shoot 'em up, bang, bang all day. But you're not gonna see a successful multi-millionaire shooting nobody up, bang, bang, nothing.
No, that doesn't
Okay?
happen.
That's
It's not
how it
happening.
works.
It's not happening.
Right?
We're calling police.
Unless you're Pooh Shiesty.
Yeah, unless
Hello?
you're, yeah.
Yeah.
And Gucci Mane and Steve said, hello. It's,
Yeah.
yeah. And
Call the
Gucci Mane,
cops.
Call police. You don't have time.
We are successful
Right, yeah.
businessmen.
Yeah.
Hello?
I don't have time to shoot back at you. No.
Put him in jail.
Niggas was owning shit.
And I keep the deal. I keep all the money. What an idiot.
But wait, speaking,
What an idiot.
but speaking of, what do you feel about, speaking of that, before we, because we were wrapping up, but what do you feel about that situation with Pooh Shiesty and Gucci Mane?
Facts.
We're laughing about it, but like,
That
what
shit
do you
that shit really happened.
Like, all right. Matter of fact, here's a better question. Here's a better question. Yeah. All right. Here's a better question. If you were Pooh Shiesty and you were in a deal, I don't know what y'all call it, 360 or whatever it's called. I don't really know.
Bad
the
deal.
proper term. A bad deal.
Yeah.
360 deal.
Okay, 360 deal. And you're not really getting nothing or whatever that happens to you guys. How would you go about that situation for the young viewers who are tied up in that situation?
Get a lawyer?
Okay.
That's all you are really supposed to do. Right. If you can't talk it out, man to man or woman to woman, and come to an agreement together,
Right.
then you get the person that's literally worked all their damn life, went to school and everything to do it.
Yeah, to get you out the country.
A lawyer.
Right.
You get a music lawyer. You get a lawyer.
Right.
Okay. That's what you do. You don't go doing nothing off the wall, because you're not gonna end up nowhere but jail.
Correct.
There's no place in this world for thugs but jail.
Yeah, unfortunately.
It is what it is.
Unfortunately.
And I got a son to raise, so at the end of the day, I'm not even playing like that. Nah.
But you're in a position where, thank God your son won't be raised like that or have that mindset. Because some
Right.
dudes really come from a space where they don't get out their way. It don't matter how much money they have. I know so many kids like that. You know what I'm saying? Like, they just stuck
You
in their
gotta
ways.
grow.
You gotta grow,
You
bro.
gotta grow.
You know, and it's sad. Now look at him. He's fucked. Now he don't got nothing.
So what's going on with that? Like
His
he
father's
going
on
down?
bail. I mean,
He's
he
going to
violated
jail.
parole.
So like jail? Like he about to do time again?
Yeah.
Yeah, that nigga went to jail, man, and he just got home
He just
off
came
a 4-year federal bid. They gonna fucking fry him.
That's what you
It's
call
over,
putting
bro.
a gun to
That's
your
what you call a
head.
crash out.
That's a crash.
When
out.
niggas be like crash out, that is
That's a
a
crash
crash out. But
That's
yeah, you know, now he's going to jail, and it's over. Gucci Man still keeps all the money that you were trying to argue with, and
I'm thirsty too.
that's that. You know, and I was a fan of Pusha T. Like I like his music and shit.
That's a really
You know what I'm
That's
saying?
a really bad vibe. I
That's
mean,
a bad vibe, man,
All,
like-
all you could do is pray for it.
But you know what I learned from that though, on a main idea perspective, it's just a show, man. Like you could find somebody, you know, give them an opportunity, take them out the situation that they're in, whether it's a good deal or a bad deal. I put a lot of money in your pocket, you know what I'm saying? Regardless if I'm making 10 M's on the back end, I still gave you a $500,000 cash on my pocket or an M or whatever. I don't know Pusha T's deal, but I'm pretty sure he didn't walk away with nothing. You feel me? Because he's shining, he looked good, he got a lot of cars. I see he lived good. That's all on Gucci Man's cosign. And for you to come home and do what you did, I think as people, we got to look at that as not good business, and it's not good, especially for who we are. And I'm gonna say, especially as black men and black women, we gotta do better, man. Like we gotta remember who put us on, and you can't resort to violence for everything. Violence is not always the way. You know what I'm saying? You got a bad deal, sit down and talk about the deal. Get a better deal. Or if you owe money, work your ass off, pay that deal off, and move on. But you can't take the streets to the corner office. That's never gonna work.
Rick Ross said the same thing.
That's never gonna work.
Rick Ross really said, like, it doesn't even make sense. Like, what did you think was going to happen after you did it? You think Gucci Mane is gonna come to your hood with 20 men and try to shoot out bang bang with you? Gucci Mane is not.
He's not doing
He's
that.
not doing. Jeezy's not doing. These niggas been doing this for decades.
Decades.
I don't have the time. As soon as you feel like, I don't talk about for me. As soon as you feel like you want to trick me out my spot,
Right.
I'm gonna avoid it. I ain't saying I'm pussy.
Right.
We men, we 10 toes, but I'm not gonna even put myself where you gonna bring the nigga out of me.
Right.
I'd rather call it what you want. If you try, call it what you want. I'm gonna avoid it.
Yeah.
So that's what happened with Gucci's kid. Gucci said, "I ain't no
Gotta avoid
snitch."
it.
But what you think is gonna happen? You know how much mouths I feed.
I gotta protect my M's.
I'm feeding. You are injuring me. I am an asset to multi-million dollar streams of income. What do you think is going to happen? You're just going to go, rob me.
Yeah, I'm just gonna be like,
Whoop-de-doo.
Forget it. And I'm just gonna turn away and be like, oh, Pusha T robbed me. Fuck it.
Why you
That's
no
gonna
matter
make-
with that?
That's gonna make other people think that they could come and do it. So sometimes you do gotta make an example out of somebody, but you have to make sure that example is not gonna make an example out of you.
Ooh, say that again.
I like that.
Yeah, sometimes you gotta make an example out of somebody, but you gotta make sure that example is not gonna make an example out of you.
That's a
in
good
other
one.
words, when people think, oh, you gotta make an example out of somebody, they think it means, oh, go rob them, go shoot them, go do something like no, because then there's still a chance that you will get made an example out of. Either they gonna come back and boom boom is gonna go back and forth, or you're gonna be the one to go in jail.
Mm-hmm.
You gotta do the right thing, and whatever the right thing looks like, that's what you gotta do.
Right.
But the real right thing.
Yeah.
Facts.
Before we close up, I would love for you to tell those DMs that you may not answer, those people who look up to you that you don't even know, some words of encouragement on this world we live in on how to be successful.
Right. Especially going through, a little tension right now with
Right.
another fellow artist.
Right.
And, I mean, for the youth that's looking up to you, you know what I'm
Right.
saying? Because
Right.
social media is you got a big platform. You've done a lot. I'm sure there's young girls out there, that
anybody-
may think that's the right way to do it. Or I'm going to go put out you know what I mean? But
Yeah.
what, you know
To
what I mean?
anybody watching this right now, to the younger people, I would say this: do the right thing, right? Follow your dreams. Finish school. I understand everybody out here is getting lip fillers and doing this and doing that. A lot of the young
my
guys
God.
are out here shooting people and wearing ski masks and doing whatever because they feel like this is what's the right thing to do because it's popping and it's popular. Don't be like that. Go the other way. Finish school. Do the right thing. It's a lot. It's a lot going on right now with mental health as well. That a lot of people don't pay attention to.
Right.
A lot of young people have anxiety.
Right.
They get depression. Fight through that. Don't be afraid to go to therapy. Get that figured out, because that right there in itself can stop you from what God put you on this earth to be. That's only the devil. Mental health is literally the devil playing with your mind. Fight through that. Fight through that. Get the help that you need, and don't be afraid to speak up. Don't hide that, because I deal with that myself.
Wow.
You know, and I'm in a healing era right now.
Wow.
And I just want everybody else to know that it is cool to heal. It is cool to stop addiction. It's okay to say, I don't want to drink. I don't want to go to that party. I don't feel safe doing that. I don't think that's okay. That's not aligned with me. It's okay to be that person.
Right.
That's the person you want to be, because that's the billionaire. That's
Right.
the billionaire. Trust me.
Right.
That's the billionaire.
The corny kid in the back of the classroom.
That's the billionaire.
Those are the billionaires and millionaires right now. I'm telling you.
Yes, it is.
I'm telling you. All them kids back in the days, I'm telling you right. Matter of fact, I'm dead ass.
The
All them
African
kids-
booty scratchers?
Yo, all them kids back in the days,
Hello.
we was not paying attention to, or the case may be. Matter of fact, even I can say even three of us standing here, like back in the days, we was popular. Yeah, we wasn't the most popular though, but we were popular. I can honestly say that we were popular, but we weren't the most popular. And all those people back then, that was the most popular in them clubs, popping all them bottles. All them people are not doing a damn thing today. Am I lying?
I won't say all. I
Not
would say
all of them, but
majority.
majority.
90% of them
90%. The majority of them.
not doing a damn thing.
Yeah.
Not doing a damn thing.
Yeah.
I know all the promoters. I
Right.
know all that shit. I remember all of y'all. 90% of y'all not doing nothing. And with that being said, Brittany, it was a pleasure.
Thank you, thank you, thank you. I just want to give a shout out though, because of what's going on right now. And it's not just me that felt some type of way about the Barclays. I have a whole group.
Talk about
that's
it.
on that
Talk
record.
about it.
So shout outs to KP. Shout outs to Kev Light, aka PJ Kev. Shout outs to Peaches. Shout outs to Crybaby Cozy. And shout outs to my boy Gusto, aka Young Gliss. Because none of them is happy about what happened. And I want them to know that, I want everybody to know that they are the culture.
Right. Yes,
Okay,
they
it was
are.
not just the DJ Webstar, Ron Browse, and the Swag Kids. We all have a name, and we all have a life, and we all pushing something,
Right.
and we all positive. You know, Crybaby Cozy's in Tokyo, Kev Light is in Ghana right now.
Fire.
You know, everybody's doing their shit. So I just want to put it out there that 5,000 was a big record, and we created a crazy, crazy, crazy epidemic for New York City called Light Feet.
You did.
And I want everybody to understand that we are the light. Period. Understand that. We are the light. Okay? And shout outs to everybody that kept it alive, the Hype Girls, the Lucky Banks, and Tweets, all of you guys. You know what I'm saying? We see y'all. I could never talk down on y'all, because y'all kept that shit alive. You understand? When we went out and to do other things and to travel the world, y'all kept that shit alive. And I love y'all. I love y'all. Let's bring it back. let's bring it back. Let's make $1 million. Ain't no reason why
I think it's
Light
back.
Feet ain't make $1 million.
Light Feet is back.
It is.
Light Feet is back. Everybody's doing Light Feet.
Yeah, I see the
Everybody.
Harlem. What was that? Harlem Day?
All cultures, races, everybody's doing it now.
That
Light
was
Feet is
that was
back.
Light Feet Day that I wasn't invited to, but you know we ain't gonna touch on that. The interview over.
I saw that with them Pele jackets.
Yeah,
and all
with the
that.
colorful Timberlands.
I saw that.
But they was getting crazy.
I saw that. Yeah, even when I saw that, I was thinking to myself, like, I don't remember none of these people back in the days. Like, I mean, don't get me wrong. Shout out to y'all. Y'all the new era. But don't forget, when y'all doing new era things and the old school people are still around, don't forget to reach out to them and plug them in. That's
Make sure y'all reach out to the ones that was
Yeah.
out there really getting their
Yeah.
sneakers dirty.
Yeah.
I know how cold it is in the winters. The winters back in the days was even colder. We was out there toes frozen off,
Yeah.
getting light, putting in that pain, putting in that work. For that to even be able to still be a thing till this day. Shout outs to AG, the voice of Harlem, the creator. And
Yes.
shout outs to us, the kids that he brought in to push it. Team Lightfeet. Yeah.
Amen.
Ladies and gentlemen, we conclude on that beautiful episode.
Yes.